What is up, everyone? It is I, Pokemon Star Neo here, and today is going to be a Calyrex team that I used at my very first regional. So this was back in Reg G last year. I went to the Los Angeles regionals. Super excited, went 5-4. Um, that's not a reflection of this team, just where I am as a, you know, trainer. But I'm getting better. Yeah, and I'm way better than I was then. I learned so much from it. So one of the things I love about this team, so here we have Calyrex with a Water Terra, Clear Amulet. You're kind of like standard Glacial Lance, high horsepower, Trick Room, Protect, followed by Ursaluna, you know, normal, Life Orb, Blood Moon, Earth Power, Hyper Voice, Protect, Torkoal, Fire Terra, Drought, Charcoal, Protect, Fire, Earth Power, Flamethrower, Eruption, Urshifu, Dark, single strike. I keep saying you want a lot. Focus Sash, Wicked Blow, Sucker Punch, Close Combat, and Detect. Indeedee with a Grass Terra, Psychic Surge, Psychic Seed, Psychic, Follow Me, Helping Hand, Trick Room, and last but certainly not least, Raging Bolt, who has the Electric Terra plus Photosynthesis, Assault Vest, Thunderclap, Snarl, Draco Meteor, and Volt Switch. So this team has a lot of utility. It is very much a protect the king kind of team. This does well in Trick Room, and that's the best thing you can really do for yourself is get Trick Room up. There are some ways around it. I would say like you do have to worry for teams that use Imprison and on ladder. That can be tricky because you may not know. Sometimes you can find the little context clues of it potentially being a Trick Room user, like usually like the one I see most common is either male Indeedee, or I usually see if it's like Farigiraf, if they lead with that, that can also be a factor, or even uh, Fluttermane. If it's one of the speedier sets, sometimes it will use Imprison Trick Room just to make sure you're not using that. So bear that in mind. I will say that opposing Trick Room teams could be a little tricky as well, but one of the highlights of this team, and I think one of the best things when I was constructing this way back when, is that this team gives you control of Trick Room, stuff like that, so it can give you control of like the speed, gives you control of weather, and gives you control of terrain, and you can switch out however you need to. So you have that going for you, and yeah, so I really like this team. It's a team I know pretty well. Um, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy. And if you want to leave any suggestions for teams down below, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe. I'm newer to the PokeTubing scene, so please help me out. That'd be very, very appreciated. Enough chit chat. Let's go straight to the battles. It is okay. And this one is going to be bulky. I just need... I can see Marshall doing well. I just have to get it positioned right. I think... what might be good here is a classic Trick Room shenanigan. And then, what do I want as my last one? Marshall. Okay. Yeah, I have not been bringing Blood Moon into most of these games right now. I just have not been finding the right teams that I feel comfortable bringing it in. It's sad because it's one of my favorites. Alright. Next up is Smiles. Here we go. GU and Fluttermane. Interesting. So what I'm probably going to do, if they're using this kind of lead, I think they're just kind of going for Scorch Earth, kill everything. So I'm going to Psychic Surge here. thankfully it gets a boost. I can see this thing heat waving Dazzling Gleam. Alright, so speed. I am going to go for the good old Trick Room. Follow me. If this thing has Imprison, it has Imprison. One of the downsides of close team sheet, but just kind of based on context clues, I don't think it's Trick Room. I could be very, very wrong here. Follow me. So if there's a single target one, you know, maybe they get funny and want to do a Moonblast or a Dark Pulse, which they do. Okay. That means I don't have terrain control. However, I do have Trick Room. And here's where things can get fun. I have Torkoal. That can really mess things up right here. Okay, who do they have in the back? None of them will appreciate an Eruption. I'm gonna high horsepower into the Chi-Yu, or no. Actually, Glacial Lance, because it's still gonna do a lot. Eruption. Alright, so this is all gonna be damage right into this Flutter Mane. Or, not Flutter Mane, into this Chi-Yu. Alright, with fire... Boom. That does a hefty chunk. Now, single target Glacial Lance, will it be enough to take it out? Survey says... It does. Alright, so Chi-Yu's gone. Attack is going to be going up. So this is where things start going back into my favor. And they just use Protect. Ursaluna. So mine is min speed on everything. They have not terrored yet, but this is a tough... I can see a Vacuum Wave. Vacuum Wave probably won't do too much, though. Alright, so... Okay, so they don't have shields up. Still gonna do a lot, even if it's normal. Water! Okay, yep. Still a little concerned. Thankfully, special defense is not great there. They don't get the double protect. Alright, so Eruption. And then we get the Glacial Lance. Will be boosted. Okay, not too bad. I at least take out that Flutter Mane. Last in there is going to be their Miraidon. Hyper Voice comes through. Not terrible damage. I feel confident right now. We're still in Trick Room. Ogre Pawn. Okay. So I still feel like best thing to do right now. Glacial Lance. Eruption at near half health is not great. But I make up for it with, you know, Calyrex being double boosted. Spiky Shield. Now this is going to be single target. Eruption. Erupts. Still in the sun. Still going to do an okay chunk. And with this being single target, Glacial Lance. Will it kill? It will. Alright, so they definitely should have brought Miraidon here. Okay, so we get the Ursaluna down. And then all we have left is this Ogre Pawn. Trick Room expires. They might try and double protect, but honestly, I think it's in vain. I'm not going to flex. Battle was canceled. Alright, sweet. And we had Urshifu in the back, so no matter what, we were good. I wonder if this is Danny DeVito themselves. Alright, so here we got a Smeargle, a Miraidon team. This is very special heavy, which means Thunderstruck will probably be really good here. Pardon me. I do wonder... Maybe Trick Room is not best right off the bat. So I'm going to use this lead. I'm going to have good old Thunderstruck in the back. And then my Calyrex. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to expect me to go with the Calyrex and DD lead, which I don't think is beneficial right now because that Smeargle is probably there to counter it. We don't want that. Alright, so they're going to send out Fluttermane and Smeargle. And we have Urshifu, which is not the best. So it can live one move. Thankfully, at the very least, it can't be faked out, which is nice. Photosynthesis. I can see a Follow Me. Thing is, do I want to get rid of the Smeargle right now, or do I want to get rid of... I feel like the Smeargle will probably either Follow Me or Spore. So Urshifu is probably going to eat something right here. I think we might as well take care of the Smeargle while we can. Oh, Taunt. So we did make a decent enough call here. Who knows? Maybe this thing... Oh, it is faster. Yeah. The downside of this Urshifu is that it is not the best when it comes to speed. It is slower, mostly because Trick Room and you can kind of play it in the middle. Yeah. Okay, so we bring it down to Sash at least. Alright. On the plus side, one turn of sleep has already been done on my Urshifu. So what I'm going to do is detect. I'm still going to... Now the thing is, should I Terra? Who do I have in the back? I think to get ahead, because right now they're kind of in a better spot, I'm going to Psychic it and hope that they do Spore it and they are using Moonblast. Typically, you don't want Dazzling Gleam on a Fluttermane that has Taunt, so you can do like more substantial damage. But yeah, Urshifu will not wake up. Okay, Moonblast. That's gonna take it down to Scarf or Sash. Critical hit just for laughs. Okay. Glacial Lance. Oh my gosh. Well, screw me. Okay, at least we got rid of it. If only it was able to... If only I was able to pull that off. What can you do? So, Taunt will end shortly. Not short enough, in my opinion. Because I kind of need it. Okay, we got Chi-Yu. So, I'll be honest, this is very bad. This is not giving good vibes. So, right now, because I can't... Ah, man, I really messed up here. Check status. It's one more turn of Taunt, and unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. My best bet right now is that it misses a fire move. I mean, it is strong. My best bet is if they miss a fire move, because I go right into... Okay, so that's going to do half. We love that. We love the special attack drop. We love the heat wave. Taking it down there. Alright. So, critical hit on the Raging Ball. I can't catch a break. Psychic. Yay! That critical hit. something went right. Okay, so if I didn't have my thing lowered, that might have done something better. Okay, so hopefully this thing is locked into Heat Wave. Right now, the best thing I can do is Volt Switch out and pray that things go right. That I can turn this around, that this Chi-Yu misses Heat Waves. Moonblast. Okay, and Didi goes down. Heat Wave will hit. Thankfully, it doesn't do too much. Volt Switch. Alright, at least we got rid of the Flutter Mane. They're down to their last two Pokemon. And probably its two most dangerous Pokemon. Calyrex, come on in for your demise. Actually, let's see what might happen here. The plus side of this is that it's probably going to be that Miraidon. They have not Terra'd yet, so I can see this thing swapping out. So I think my best bet is to protect. Snarl, this thing is only going to get one. So hopefully I get boosted because of the electric terrain. I'm running low on options here. Alright, it is going to Fairy Terra. Yeah, honestly, it can just Fairy Terra, Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. This is not good, y'all. Protect. Alright. Thunderclap goes into the Chi-Yu, does half. Heat Wave goes into the Protect. Can it miss? This thing is Scarfed as well. Alright, it lives on 3. Dazzling Gleam, yeah. And fortunately, Dazzling Gleam can't miss. So, here's what I'm left with. Hopefully, things miss. And hopefully, things crit. Because, alright, so Glacial Lance is all I can really do here. I just gotta hope for a crit on Miraidon. And that Chi-Yu. Yeah, I'm just kind of screwed here. Yep, Heat Wave brings it down. And then Dazzling Gleam. Don't love this right now. I talked so much for this team, and I am now destroyed. What can you do? Except learn, get better. Don't make bad calls. Which is tough. I knocked over things on my desk. We are getting used to this team again, so trying to get the old cobwebs off. Alright, so we are with a Koraidon team. Oh, Therian Landorus. I have not seen that in a hot minute. Alright. I can see this thing doing spread moves right away. I don't think they... Well, do they lead with Koraidon? I think maybe. I think I'm going to leave this in the back. And then Marshall will be in the back. My Urshifu single strike to kind of clean up. This is going to be challenging, y'all. Alright. Let's go. We need a W. We need a W. Alright, they're going to send out their Koraidon and their Flutter Mane. Raging Bolt is out here. I think what might be fun. Thing is, I don't like terroring this early on. It could potentially live. So it is Assault Vest. Should I Draco here? That might be a little too aggressive in the beginning. I might just want to... Well, who do I have in the back that could help me out? Both are not great. I'm thinking... I'm gonna Draco, and I'm gonna follow me, and I'm going to pray to Arceus right now. They're going to Terra, and it is going to be fire. Okay. Well, the Draco is not going to do too much, or as much as it would have. Imprison. Thankfully not going for Trick Room right now. Flare Blitz. That's going to hurt a lot, but it's going to do a lot in recoil. Yeah, that was not ideal. All right, hopefully it takes it out a bunch. Okay. Draco Meteor, destroy it, and of course you don't. The vibes are not giving. Okay. I'm gonna go out into Calyrex. What I might do here... Won't switch out. Protect. Because that Imprison's going to be up. Oh, and it protects as well. We're having fun today, aren't we? Yep. Could have gotten a free switch in, stuff like that. So Moonblast, thankfully, goes into there. So this is basically a round where nothing happens. Raging Volt. Supposedly Volt Switch. Okay. I am going to Volt Switch again. And I have to do what I think is best. The thing is, this thing can so easily double up. Tearing honestly does... That's only if it goes for... I don't think it goes for it, though. I'm just saying, Terra only really helps if it goes for its, where it is, their Flare Blitz, which I don't think you do. I'm pretty much sure... Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. Split damage, Dragon Claw. Yeah, it's not the best thing that could have happened for me. But... Glacial Lance will go to both. It will get the knockout on one of them. Not both, unfortunately. But this is a much better start. Or, this at the very least takes out their Terra. And then this thing will die to one more move. We get the Chilling Neigh boost. Alright, so Urshifu is out here. What are they bringing in? Walking Wake. Okay, so this thing will have to Terra. Photosynthesis. I can see... Let's see what the game state is. So right now we have 2 Psychic Terrain. And Imprison. So Harsh Sunlight's still going to be around for a while. On the plus side... I think if I go for, I don't know, I think Detect here, Terra Water, because this thing will probably Flamethrower, try and kill both. because it doesn't have Protect. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able, or doesn't have Protect. So I will be able to the very least hit the Flutter Mane because I've been able to use Protect. So it can't Protect right here and it stays in. Alright, so I'm going to hope that they get something into this Urshifu slot. Does not there. Alright, and what's going in? Hydro Steam is not going to do a lot. So I will get things. I did kind of waste my attack or my detect. But I do take out both. We get a crit. So I've been able to turn this around, which is always nice. We like we like seeing a comeback here. All right, so Calyrex is going to go up more. It's going to be more powerful. The last thing we see is... All right, so why I'm scared about this. If this thing burns my Urshifu, I'm going to cry. This is at 2, so I am going to Glacial Lance just to be safe. If this burns my Urshifu, I'm going to cry. Whoa! Calyrex lives! Alright, so boom, and it's not down to Stash. GG's. Very nice. We get in our first win of the video. Cool beans. Or later in the video. I'm not sure how I want to edit this. But yes, we got a win. Amit. Okay, someone in the top 1,000. Someone I probably should not be facing right now. And this is going to be a Zamazenta team. Alright, so this thing is going to want to taunt. This thing is going to go backwards. Alright, so... what's my best move here? This thing... for all intents and purposes, this may not be such a bad idea. Because, like, this is a good lead because it can follow me, it can do, you know, Glacial Lance. My next choice, we could go into my Ursaluna Blood Moon. Haven't brought it too much into these games. I am a little worried on what that Urshifu is. It could definitely be water. I'm honestly thinking Thunderstruck in the back just so I have some special damage going through. Because Jealousy, I can also see things go south. Do I want to use that? Because Behemoth... I think it's worked because I'm thinking that is going to be Rapid Strike. It's better to have an answer to Rapid Strike than not, because I do have Psychic on the Indeedee, but Indeedee doesn't always live too long in these games. Just being, that's one of the things about this team. Alright, so we got Rilla. Alright. This isn't a bad start, honestly. It's not my favorite start. Because I feel like they can counter things pretty easily here. If they go into Dark type into my Psychic type, that's gonna be great. It's a really well thought thing. So what I think I'm gonna do, if I grass into folk, do I want to do that? I can see maybe we grass follow me. Thing is, I can see Ice Spinner, but I will say that more commonly it is Icicle Crash. I'm gonna say follow me, and I'm gonna use Glacial Lance. I'm not gonna set up Trick Room just yet. Why? I don't think it'd be too obvious. So Throat Chop just completely annihilates that. I can see a Wood Hammer coming out. Or U-turn. I meant to say, or U-turn. I probably could have used Trick Room here, but I don't know. Felt like maybe it wasn't the best move at the moment. So Zamazenta is probably going to come out. Yeah. Ultra Super Maximum Crit? Huh? 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 Oh. Okay. So right now, I'm kind of screwed. One thing I can do here is protect and then high horsepower into this. I could do it into the Chiam Pao, but why am I not doing it in the Chiam Pao? I can take care of the Zama with future Pokemon, so I think I'm going to get Chiam Pao. I'm going to Terra, so that means they're not going to get their Terra. Water. Protect on the Torkoal. I'm just hoping something goes right. Okay, Throat Chop goes into Protect. Thing that went right, number 1. Body Press also goes in there. Thing that went right, number 2. High Horsepower. Okay, so we got rid of the Zama, which I think is good. Now we got a boost. This is where their predicament comes in, because they very much... Who is more dangerous? I think I'm going to Flamethrower you. And do I switch? I think we protect first. I think I still want to get rid of this Zama first, because now they might try Wood Hammer or something into my Calyrex. They're going to Terra. There's going to be Terra Fire on the... Okay, so that's good. Terra Fire. Alright. Thankfully, I didn't go into that slot. Alright, Calyrex protects. Now if I see a Wood Hammer or something go into there, that'll be ideal. Body Press will go into the Torkoal, does half. Wood Hammer, excellent. So now this Flamethrower is going to go in, and it should be enough. Cool. Alright, so we're slowly getting our way back into this game. We're going to get some of that good old recovery. And then their last Pokemon is Tornadus. Alright. So what I feel like doing here really kind of scares me still. I can see it wanting to rain. I'm going to go out into the Raging Bolt. Earth Power should still do a chunk to it. I don't know how much, to be honest. Mostly because I don't know if this thing is Assault Vest. Right now, it's kind of giving Band or Grassy Seed vibes. Alright. I can see Rain Dance. Yep. Makes sense. Started to rain. Photosynthesis goes away. Wood Hammer into this. Does nothing. Recoil. Earth Power. Does a semi-decent amount of damage. Okay, so what I want to do now Okay. I think... So rain is going. This thing is Assault Vest. Right now, my biggest issue is this Rillaboom. So I think we play a little aggressive and we double up into it. I don't think should not be Assault Vest. Icy Wind will make it go slower. My Pokemon are already slow, so that does not really affect me at all. Wood Hammer is going to get some chip. Barely survives. Alright, and so Earth Power. Boom. Okay. So that gets rid of their Rillaboom. Alright, now Raging Bolt is going to recover a little bit. Torkoal is going to get a little bit. I don't imagine... I can see them just kind of like locking in the forfeit here. Thunderclap goes into there, and that's GG's. Very nice. Well played, honestly. Definitely had to make some predictions on my end. Not gonna make the joke. But yeah, very worthy opponent. That being said, this is the end of the video. Like I said, I really enjoyed this team. This is a team that is special because I brought it to regionals. Yeah, had a lot of fun with this. Hope you all enjoyed. Please subscribe. I need those subscriptions. This is Pokemon Star Neo here, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.